Okay, let's get this stream started by booting up Oblivion. Let's see if it stalls this time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Yep, it stalled again. 4, 3, 1, 2. No more than do. I'm starting to think it might be Oblivion that's causing issues with my movie editing software. Maybe because the fact that Oblivion has consistently failed to start pretty much every single time that my movie software has bugged out and given me phantom images. And what I mean by a phantom image is when I click on a certain action, say. It's only a certain type of action. It's if you right-click on the taskbar at the bottom and click Start Task Manager, for example, that type of button will ghost. It will leave an image of it on the screen forever. The only you can get rid of it by refreshing the screen size and restarting Windows Explorer, but that doesn't fix it. The only thing that actually fixes it is logging out and logging back in. Weirdly. Don't know why, that just seems to be the only way that fixes it. It's pretty annoying, but logging out and logging back in isn't as much of an issue as it could be. Of course, the system being a pile of crap is an issue. Oh, how I missed easy spellcasting. And how I'm not gonna miss this when Oblivion is out. I will miss that though. The bandit in a dress. I will miss that. It's one of the things I have to admit I will miss from Oblivion. Because, really? I thought I'd equip my like a billion steel arrows. Yeah. Wait a second. No, arrows are still there. Oh, what caused them to unequip? Yeah, well. Yeah, I got resisted to bounce everywhere because it's Oblivion. And I need to get my athletics up, not my acrobacy, which is maxed out. Oh no, Clokey. With glass, because of course, why not? I don't even know which skill this puts up. I think it was illusion. No, mysticism, sorry.
I heard you know how to move in right armor.
See, why can't they all be as unembarrassing as that? I mean, it's silly, but it's not as embarrassing as the acrobacy one. That one is just cringeworthy. Mysticism. I thought I was getting no wait, no, Conjuration I couldn't spam as easily, could I? Oh, what's the mysticism? 77. I might go up by the time I reach Anvil. You really, if you want to really exploit Oblivion's leveling, like really exploit everything, you want like your major skills like mysticism, whichever that one that gave me that protect spell was. Basically, anything you can spam up like this with like a low-cost, useless spell. Really?
Seen any action? Remember that Argonian, the one from yesterday? Little bugger pulled a knife on me earlier. I had to put him down. You're a good man. We could use more like you, that's for damn sure.
Oh god, dialogue. Oh no. How many of these fucking things have I shot? I hate this menu. It's so bad. 22, so there's at least 2 more out there. Probably near Anvil. Squeal like a piggy! God, that is obnoxious, not. I would imagine in Oblivion that boars would use the bristleback animation set, because you know they are, well, boars. Oh, I just don't really know that noise, because I don't think we need squeal like a piggy! Oh. I hate Oblivion Gates so much. As long as it's the one that's an exterior one, not one of those tunnel fuckers, it's fine. You know, I always remember having to go into like side towers. Now I remember that there's no reason in hell to do that. What's the point of blocking if it doesn't actually block anything? So all you do is get stun-locked anyways. It does beg the point of what's the point of blocking in Oblivion when you stun-lock so easily. No, but I just think I remember going like up the side tower, using like the corpse smasher and shit like that. And now I've realised that's well and utterly pointless. God, the sneak attacks are so pointless. Sneak attacks are so bad in Oblivion. I think I've been spoiled by Skyrim's, which are actually good. No, there's not a single point, because once you get to the central tower, you never actually have to go anywhere else. The central tower is very much the only place you ever have to go in Oblivion Realms. You know, once you've got to that central tower, that's the only place you need to go. Oh no, not one of those. A fountain of blood. that's the same gate. I think that's the same gate I came in at. That was waste of time. Or was it? That must be a different gate. In which case I'll mark that on my map. This is the gate I came in at. No, that's definitely the gate that's the gate I came in at. Okay, that makes no sense. That means the enemy respawned on my way round. That doesn't make a lick of sense. Okay, that just makes no sense whatsoever. But since when did Oblivion Gates make sense? Oh, there must have been another one I ran past. Oh. Maybe this is the one Oblivion Gate where you do actually have to go in a separate tower. Or maybe this tower's a complete and utter waste of time because you can't even get to it. The Meat Harbor. Oh, God, these names. Yeah, the Traitor should be big and scary, but it's kind of like lame and useless. As I said, ride the Corpse Smasher. The immortal open corpse. Of course, you don't get that prompt on PC, but I remember it nonetheless. And opened the Punished. Because I haven't opened the Punished for a while. Oh no, this tower was a complete and utter waste of time. My philosophy remains true. The towers are a complete and utter waste of time. You know, the fact that my philosophy remains true that the towers are a complete and utter waste of time is kind of sad and disheartening. You know, it's what makes Oblivion Realm so lame. Yeah, I need to put a crappy, like, basic, like, minor life detection back on. Oh, fuck it, we'll use the major one. It's Oblivion is a game with a lot of cheap stun locks, and I don't know anyone who finds stun locking fun. I mean, admit it, have you ever played a game where stun locks are a thing and liked being stun locked? Oh no, my blade skill went up. If only my finding a way through Oblivion Realms skill went up. There doesn't seem to actually be a way up this thing. Oh, I hate Oblivion Gate so much. Go into the area I'm clearly never meant to go to, and stuck because Oblivion's like really badly designed world space. You know, quite often you can get completely and utterly stuck thanks to acrobacy, which shouldn't be the case, because acrobacy should never allow that. You know, Morrowind was designed with levitation in mind. Oblivion wasn't, and yet sometimes there are places where you can quite easily get stuck thanks to acrobacy, and go places you really shouldn't. Paralysed, the most obnoxious of all effects. I forgot how much I loathed it. See what I mean by stun locking? Fun, isn't it? Everyone loves a good stun lock. Yeah, might as well run up. While healing, you might as well run around. There's no point in standing still when your athletic skill needs to go up. Ugh, repair. How pointless are the... My mysticism skill increased again. Who knows, it might actually hit 100 by the time I reach Anvil. Oh no, a fat Atronach. Yeah, you would never think that was a Storm Atronach looking at it, would you? Rock maybe, but not Storm. You know, credit where it's due, Skyrim Storm Atronach actually looks like a storm. Oblivion just looks like a fat blob of rocks. No, one can my fart magic. It is nice to be able to actually kill things with my fart magic. It's nice to actually have fart magic that can actually do shit now. This is a nice feeling to know that your magic actually can do shit. Oh, not a dirt wyvern. At least it can't move. Well, that's a benefit, I guess. Not to dread halls. Yeah, I've got magical regeneration, I might as well use it. Oh, the idiot brigade. Oh,
You've bloodied your knuckles a few times.
that's another really bad line. Sneak attack, what's the point? Everyone's health in Oblivion is so bloated, it's... What, another one? And these are pretty resistant to physical, but they're not, like, fully immune to it. Now, where did the Daedroth come from? And if it isn't the top floor, there's no point going up it. That's another rule of the Oblivion Tower. You know, never take a door that isn't on the top floor or whatever little area you're in, because otherwise you're not going anywhere. Oh, Oblivion. And reflect damage is an amazing thing to have as well. It might just be the most useful enchantment, reflect damage. Well, he took the longest possible route, didn't he? Seriously, what is the point of blocking if every attack goes straight through it? And, like, the shield never takes damage, either. You'd think blocking would damage your shield and maybe your gauntlets, but not anything else. You wouldn't think it would damage your bloody main armour, because the whole point of blocking an attack is to stop it reaching you. That's kind of the whole point. You know, it might bust your gauntlets up a bit, because you're bashing the shield into them effectively, but why would you? It just makes no sense that the shield takes no damage, but... You know, your shield takes no damage, but your armour takes loads. Like, that's broken. Then again, you don't even notice when your armour's broken because it does so little. So, what's even the point? Need to find a bed. Oh no! It's your bear! Now I wonder if you'd actually make a new bear for Cyrodiil. Yeah, it's like skinnier. Or whether you'd just use Skyrim's really fat bears. Like fat bear, because they are really fat Skyrim's bears. Then again, a lot of Skyrim's creatures are really fat. I mean, just look at Chorus, they are the fattest things in history. You know, I've never seen a fat insect before, and then you see a Chorus, and it's like, holy hell, what has it been eating? Oh no, a Khajiit! Because apparently every fucking cat is related to Khajiit in some way. Oh look, another Khajiit. There is loads of them around here. I think this is Khajiit country. Yeah, whoever came up with like the greater range of Khajiit was clearly a cat fetishist. You know, because it really does, like, it screams of that. It's really, they're really awkward. Oh dear. You know what, let's just... Yeah, because they're desperately trying to walk through this farm and it's kind of embarrassing.
You have my ears.
You know, at least guards don't comment on you. Oh, you're casting magic! Stop that, you might hurt someone! Like every time you cast something, even though it's harmless. Because you're magic.
Hail, sir.
I'm Sir... Right again, am I? Not, oh, I used to think you were really hit. As soon as I get some infamy, that will be going back out the arse, won't it? Let's pick up this dead roop. Barrel. So what do I have to do by this barrel? Just wait an hour. No. So what do I have to do by this barrel? I guess they come at midnight, don't they? You.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do anything wrong. It was the robed man. He paid me to put those things in the barrel. I don't know his name, but his face was in shadow. He called to me yesterday as I walked by the lighthouse. I think he lives there. Or he did, anyway. He told me he was leaving and... It's just outside the city walls. I think the robed man... I don't know what goes on down there, but there's a horrible smell coming... Listen, that's all I know, really. Maybe Ulfgar Fogg... Talk to Ulfgar. Varel Morvay has been a good master. I like the people. No reason why I wouldn't want to be here for many years. Just like the master. Please, go on.
Morvay.
Just leave me alone.
Like Councillor Morvay? I'll let the useless piece of shit live. I feel sorry for him.
Hello, associate. To earn a recommendation from me, unlike some frivolous tasks you may be given at other... Then allow me to explain the task. Several traveling merchants have been found dead along the Gold Road recently. You are going... We believe the killings are the actions of a rogue mage. You are to travel north to the Brina Cross Inn and speak with Ariel Gerard.
Like Serene Gerard?
Further instructions.
Yeah. Ancestors.
Some mages do not abide by the principles of the guild. The frost burns found on the victims in this case indicate a mage was... These scrolls should provide sufficient resistance. Farewell.
We need to find bed.
Well met, guildmate.
Rufrius Vinicius is good with his fists.
Really?
I greet you. Can I interest you in some of my wares?
You like, oh, it's all restoration, 1 point waste of time.
Up. Be seen. What can I do?
I can't help but laugh at that
I
hair.
offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. I wouldn't make that. You're a fine negotiator. You too.
Bed. Where you be bed? Need bed. Mage Guild always have bed. Need level up. These Mage Guild's supposed to have bed. Yeah, considering this is a locked area in a locked place, why do you need the extra lock on it? Of course the bed is owned. Of course it is. Yeah, I think they have a security problem here. Ugh, personality. Why would I ever waste points on that? It's like, it doesn't do anything useful. It affects merchant prices, which you already get full price for most of your shit anyway. And that's all it really does. It's not like, I never once saw the purpose of personality. You only put stuff in it if it's the only skill you have left. Attribute, sorry, not skill. This is... mysticism is a skill. That's an attribute. Well, that was ridiculous. When you jump almost clean over a whole house. And what's funny is I can't repeat it. Always say if we're going through a door because Oblivion loves to crash, because it wouldn't be Oblivion if it didn't.
A pleasure to speak with. Certainly.
That's... no one has anything useful to say. And yes, I did just jump from a dock to the ship and make it, because fucking hell acrobacy is stupid. I'm sorry, but I should not be able to go boing off great distances. Because acrobacy is stupid. See, this isn't a unique interior.
Well now, what might you want? Oh, the Dark Brotherhood? Oh, okay. Here's the... if you're here to kill that fellow in the cellar, then good. I've heard the screams and the smells.
See, this is a unique little interior with many doors. Let's see what the lighthouse is like inside. I mean, because I get the feeling this is an actual proper lighthouse. Okay, now that's cheating. Like, why? Why did that need to be a separate cell? Like, seriously. Like, why was that, like, instead of having, like, the actual height of the tower, why did that need to be a separate cell? Why does there need to be two pieces in the lighthouse? That makes no sense. Where's the cellar? I see you. Got all these cut up zombies. Oh, I do love Oblivion's lockpicking, it's so easy. Mother's head. Jason Voorhees? I think that. If you find a hockey mask, well, we know who our killer is. He does it. Kill him. Yeah. Yeah, you sure this isn't Jason Voorhees? Because that's kind of like weird. Knowing Oblivion, it probably is some reference, because everything in Oblivion seems to be a bit jokey. Oh god, this font is hard to read. It's Oblivion. I like to what I'm Greta. It's the sound. Oh god, that's impossible to read because of the font or something like. Oh. Oh, I can't. It keeps going. I can't read that. Yeah, so killing off the Sanctuary was done on Lucien's order, even though, you know, the Sanctuary was actually innocent, because this idiot's a member of the Black Hand, which wasn't in the Sanctuary. So yeah, the Sanctuary is completely innocent. Go figure. Where did Lucien Lechance say he would be? Ah, Imperial City, Apple Walk. Mage's Guild. Arena Cross. Boink. Boink. You know, Ample is not overly secure, is it? That wall's the wrong way round. Or is that just a random wall in the middle of nowhere? Because that actually is a... Yeah, that's just a random wall. But the thing is, the defences on that are on the wrong side. Because there's like, this side's completely exposed. Let's face it. You just go bloop, bloop, bloop. While you're attacking, you just have a couple of archers sneak up and strike. You know, a fort is only as well defended as its barricades, and to be honest, these walls are too high for them to actually be useful. Because all you have to do is approach from that like from over there, and they can't hit you because they probably they only have like. They have a backwards facing barricades, so you could take them out before they notice you. Ooh, acquire, kill it. Go back to Morrowind at least. As we fight on the side of a mountain that's too steep. Because everywhere in Oblivion is steep, pointy hills. What is my mysticism now? 93. Almost maxed.
There's an air of mysticism about you.
Yes, there is, isn't there?
Hello there. Hello, stranger. What can I do?
Cariel has sent you, has she not? Go and speak with Christoph. Rent a room for the night. Once you have your room, if anyone asks, you are a trap.
No, friend. I'm afraid I don't know the way to Shaden Hall. But
that sounds so forced and laborious. Like it is a really bad plan.
How
Welcome to the Brina Cross Inn. Let me guess. Traveling on business? Ah, yes, thought so. We get many of them. Haven't seen as many lately. What with... I don't like to talk about it much, as it's bad for... Right then. The bed is... Farewell.
You've got my ear. Let's hear it.
See, 3 rooms, 1 Skyrims.
Pardon me, did I hear you say that you're a trap? Don't you worry, what with the recent killings and all? I'd be ever so scared if it were me. Well, you take care of yourself. I'd hate to hear about another senseless death.
It's you. We know it's you.
We should speak in your room.
Yeah, not the one that's just ambushed me. Come on then.
All right, it should be safe to speak here. Once you've rested here, you need to continue along. I shall be following out of sight, along with a fellow battle mage. Make no... Should you be confronted by this cowardly mage, do not hesitate. Once the mage has revealed himself, we will step in and settle a matter quickly. Now...
Get some sleep. Oh dear. I forgot how silly the quests were in Oblivion. I mean, they're much more interesting than Skyrim's. But they're also so silly. I don't know how that's just the voice acting is really, really silly and bad, but... Yes, you're subtle, aren't you? Let's see if you can figure out a gate, because I can't. I don't open gate, I just run! I'm a travelling merchant, apparently. La 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 la.
I'm afraid your journey... I'll be taking whatever you're carrying. After you're dead, of course.
Aren't you? It's the most obvious.
They were most disappointing.
Didn't think I could keep up with you, did you? They are useless, aren't they? The guard was running in.
Good day. I hear a new associate came to Tychius's aid recently. Something about an old enemy of his. For you, every little bit helps.
And he has a Daedric claymore and iron armor. Because, you know, only in Oblivion do you have a Daedric weapon and the most basic shitty armor. I heard something. I hear music. It's a Khajiit. Oh yeah, this is just one steep hill, isn't it?
So, what of the... A she, you say? And she's dead?
No, they didn't. I killed it on my own.
Lucien, you have done well enough for you. Though I must say, I doubt it will do you much good in the end. You'd be surprised how easily they forget. Archmage Traven was right to ban necromancy and place restrictions on the additional... Archmage Traven has closed the doors of the universe. It's in the Imperial City.
And the question is, how many of these have I got left to do? Ah, Leowin. I forgot that one because it was a waste of time. I'll go to an indiscreet fort in the middle of nowhere.
Hot can eat for a day.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Penniless Olvos. Now you have a penny.
Thank you.
You're not. Epitaph is no longer needed.
I hear the shield of the Crusaders been found.
I have completely changed voice. Because, oh dear. Okay, now I'm going to fast travel because I have ulterior business to do first. So, it's also up right near where I'm going. I have some candles to use. I have some candles. Like mega aloe candles. Yeah, because it has to be special candles, you see. Why would you put weakness to shit? That's weaker than the effect I have. Ooh. Why would you self-enchant shit? That's shit! That's shit. I was expecting better than that! God, why would you bother? Yeah, considering I can get like 30, 25 out of sigil stones, why would you bother? God, I hate the whistling trolls. Ugh. What's the point? Like, sit. Also, what is the point of that place? It stands out like a sore thumb. It very much, it's like what a lot of housing mods are like. They just, except nowhere near as cluttered. It just stands out like a sore thumb because it's so bloody obvious. I don't think one asset of that is vanilla. It looks so wrong and out of place. It's one of those things that just looks so out of place, it doesn't look right. A few out of place assets I can live with, but when it's like the whole thing looks ridiculously out of place, it just doesn't look right. That was a complete waste of time. Maggot wallow candles. The Battle for Bruma takes place here because that fort gets blasted open, and there's actually a door inside, but it's a lock. There's nothing behind it, so I get the feeling that was a bit of cut content. As you can see, there's supposed to be a door there. You're not supposed to be able to get in here. Do you seek its conjured weapons and armour? It gives me a Daedric mace and Daedric gauntlets. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah, you can tell we're near Skyrim, the guards are ineffective and useless. You can tell we're near Skyrim, they're ineffective. I think my armor rating probably got worse by using that. Because I thought it'd be like a set like special light armor. I didn't expect it to be like a mace and some gauntlets. Wait a second. Why is the graves of each one? Yay! Wow, someone in elven armor. Oh, and they knocked me over with a fucking dagger. God, Oblivion's combat is stupid. It just makes no sense. You know what? Fuck it. I need a different spell anyway, so... Yeah, what skills haven't I maxed? God, I hate this menu. Illusion. Oh yeah, that requires... And now everything's gonna have a horrible green gaseous glow! Okay, so what's in combat with me now? Oh, a bat. Oh. This sickly green glow. No one ever said illusion was useful now, did they? Just gonna fart up my illusion running around the planet. What that for? Wait an hour.
Silencer, at last you've arrived. Fear not, for the crisis that has threatened the Dark Brotherhood has finally come to an end. I am Arquin, speaker for the Black Hand. As you can see, we have dealt with the betrayer, Lucien LeChance. No longer will you serve. It seems LeChance wanted revenge against the... But now we can begin anew. I bestow upon you the title of Speaker. As you know, the Black Hand is now in a state of disarray. LeChance... Even worse, you killed the listener! The Black Hand without a listener is like a hand with no thumb. Even the listener's successor is dead. So, we have no choice but to invoke an ancient ritual. Between the hours of midnight and 3 a.m., ask me about the Night Mother, and we will away to Our Lady's home.
Why do we have to wait till that time?
You must understand our need.
You must understand our need for darkness and secrecy. We're in the middle of nowhere. Do you have to say it at midnight? Does it have to be midnight?
Dear Speaker, when darkness shrouds...
Yes. Can we finally talk about it now?
Confronted LeChance, he tried to defend himself, tried to declare... As you can see, he was no match for the The Night Mother must be awakened, so that we may seek her guidance.
Yes, let's go.
Very good, and so it begins. The Black Hand's journey into a dark...
Let us teleport across the world. Poof! We are now in Breville. You be unfit to wield them. God, I just teleported there.
Behold the Night Mother. The locals call this statue the Lucky Old Lady. They have no idea, for this stone effigy masks the entrance into the Dark Brotherhood's most revered unholy site.
Yeah. The elf voice is so... Every voice in Oblivion is so hammy, you can't take it seriously.
I know this is all very overwhelming, dear child. Just...
Can we...
Unholy matron.
Oh god! If you can listen to Oblivion's dialogue and not laugh, there's something wrong with you. I'm sorry. Twisted, evil. Oh no, they go all waddle and teleport him first. Keep of the night, mother. As long as I don't have to cuddle her, it'll be fine.
What is the meaning of this desecration? Who has disturbed my...
Who has disturbed? Can you imagine that with a Skyrim?
Please, we beg your mercy in this our time of need. The Black Hand seeks your guidance.
Ah, yes, I have been expecting you. The listener now kneels by Sithis, as does his successor. There is a traitor amongst you.
The traitor is dead, dear mother. We have come now to ask your blessing. Anoint one of us your listener so we can restore the Black Hand.
You.
Foolish little girl. Lucien served Sithis till his dying breath. The Black Hand remains tainted by betrayal. Restoration is impossible.
Enough of this. You will all suffer for the pain you have caused me. I will destroy your Night Mother, and the Dark Brotherhood will fall.
Oh, really?
The traitor still lives. It is Matthew Bellamont. Do not let him harm the Night Mother. Kill him.
Well, if you'd let... I could have protected your useless Black Hand.
You move like a pregnant cow.
No, he moves very quickly. I wouldn't say it moves like a pregnant cow at all.
So, at last we meet.
Didn't know Night Mother was an
I am
elf?
following your strange journey through the Dark Brotherhood, young one. Your killing of the old man Bainham, the execution, your purification of the Chainhall Sanctuary. You, a mere underling, even managed to sing...
Like, purification, but there was nothing wrong with that sanctuary.
Ah, so you choose to play the stoic, hmm? You remain silent even when faced with my terrible countenance. Your silent obedience is to be commended.
Nice. Voice track has been sped up.
Such reverence. You see, I have known of Matthew Bellamont's intentions.
And yet you let it happen, you...
I knew of his thirst for vengeance. I could have informed my listener, but I refused. Refused to reward such incompetence. Ungalled was weak. Indeed, I allowed Matthew Bellamont to proceed on his destructive course, just as I allowed you to intercept him. Yes, dear child, yes. The dread father foresaw it all.
Basically, the Night Mother likes you. And manipulated shit to allow it to happen.
You possess strength and cunning, and a heart as black as midnight. You were marked by Sithis the moment you emerged from your mother's womb.
But I'm Argonian. I hatch. I come from an egg.
Go, take Take a few moments to collect yourself. Meditate upon all.
How can I come from my mother's womb if I am egg-born?
To any treasures this crypt may offer.
I'm oviparous, I'm an Argonian. I come from an egg.
And I will deliver you safely to the only place you can truly call home. The Cheydinhal Sanctuary. There is much work to be done. And when you are back in the sanctuary, speak with Arquette. She will serve.
Really, because she seems the most incompetent of the lot. I must loot the Night Mother's tomb. She told me to. Cool. Ah yes, the child skeletons. The only children you see in Oblivion. Okay, I have looted thy tomb, Night Mother.
You've returned. I trust you've weighed the importance of your new position. And I hope you've taken everything you desire from me. Very good. Now begins your true journey. We will soon become very...
Oh no, corpse cuddling! Yes, the listener does have to cuddle the corpse. That's how it works.
I'd like to present you with a rather special reward. I see you still possess the Blade of Woe, the weapon given you by Lucien LeChance when you first met. Allow me now to unlock its true power. Yes, you will now find the Blade of Woe a bit more potent than it was. Now go.
Ugh. Teleport. Crash! Brilliant! And Oblivion's still going, isn't it? There we go. Oh, Oblivion, you piece of crap. Can't even go for an hour without crapping. Actually, no, it went just over an hour. Yay! Piece of crap. Oblivion is not a stable game. You know, elephant on stilts. You know it's going. You just don't quite know when. God, of course, it's a Night Mother again. Blah 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 blah.
Dearest Night Mother, most unholy maiden, please, we beg your mercy in this our time of need. The Black Hand seeks your guidance.
Ah, yes, I consent. Listener now kneels my sentences, does his successor. There's a traitor host.
The traitor is dead, dear mother. We have come now to ask your blessing. Anoint one of us your listener so we can restore...
Oh dear, blah 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 blah. Stab stab stab. Blah 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 blah.
The Black Hand remains tainted by...
Blah 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 blah. Stabby time.
You will all suffer for the pain you have caused me. I will destroy your Night Mother, and the Dark Brotherhood will fall.
What treachery! The traitor still lives. It is Matthew Bellamy. Do not let him bring the Night Mother. Kill him!
Kill him!
So,
blah 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 blah.
you will get what you desire. But first...
Yes, 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 yes. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Yes, sweet. Take wakey. That's it.
You've returned. Very cool.
Let's just see what this blade of woe. No, it's just like it's the same shitty weapon. I mean, it has a good enchantment on it that almost makes up for being completely and utterly useless as a weapon. But
Honored listener, I
ugh,
offer my
God, that
help as your
face.
humble servant and guide. Please allow me to mentor you in your new role. Here's what I believe we should do next. You must fulfill your new duties. Once a week, you must visit the statue. Talk to it. These are people who have prayed to the Night Mother. All you need to do is visit the statue once a week. Do this, and I will give you your share of the Sanctuary's weekly earning.
Basically, because Radiant shit quests didn't exist in Oblivion, that's what you get instead. Basically, a tedious fetch quest. Oh, in Skyrim, your broad is the laziest piece of shit in the universe.
Anytime now. Stand clear. I'm sorry. No one due to outstanding fines owed to the city.
Yeah, well, let's go do that layering test. It's one of the fort fails outside Leowin. Yeah, Fort Bulwark. No, it's Fort Blue Blood, which is like in the middle of nowhere. And now I can't be bothered to waddle past the Imperial City again. I was just in Breville, so it's not like it's even my fault. Goblinses! Oh no! It is a Durzog! Looks like an alien statue. A very un-alien statue. Looks almost Imperial or Nordic. He's best mage in world soon. Yes, they really do. They turned on each other for a moment. Really? Oh, for fuck's sake. Another one. Really? And then there must be another one lingering somewhere as well. Let's bring my shit bow out. You know, let's not, actually. Not against a Clantheate. You know, Oblivion is, like, Skyrim, there's no reason whatsoever to use a dagger unless you're sneak attacking, where it does like 15 times modifier. But in Oblivion, like, daggers are your best weapons because the damage between weapons is so low. The difference between damage between, like, a great hammer and a dagger is pretty damn low. So you're better off. You're better off in 99% of situations just using a dagger. And if you have an absorb health enchantment on it, you can actually kill Mehrunes Dagon. Because you just basically stack it to the point where it just stacks to the point where it insta-kills them. So absorb health's a weird one, it doesn't behave normally. Really? Oh, I need to get my crappy illusion magic back. Which piece of shit was it? It was one of the light ones, the candlelight. Really? That's higher? Starlight. That was a starlight. Piece of crappers. My illusion skill has gone up. And the one who casts those illusions. Unimpressive. Wait a second, is that a gate I came in at? Or have I uncovered it, or have I double gated again? I think I've double gated again. This doesn't look like the one I came in at. Now I've double gated. Good. I now know where the bastard thing is. Where is... Now, I'm thinking it's going to be near Leowin somewhere. Yeah, it's just like right up the road. Fleming zombie. Oh, sorry, it's a dread zombie. Oh no. At least it dies when I attack it with a weapon. Like some games I've played where you kick it to the floor and then whack it in the face 5 times and it still isn't dead, and then you keep whacking it in the face and it still isn't dead. And yeah, if you kick it into a spike, it dies if it touches its finger. Yeah, at least it dies when I attack it with my weapon. I think I got to swim. I don't particularly want to swim, but I've got to. Yes, now I see the point of jumping on water. And it's not because it's jumping on water, it's jumping on lava. I finally see the purpose of that acrobacy perk. But it's not actually for jumping on water, it's for jumping on lava. Or the weird red goopy stuff that they claim is lava. There. Just there. It's gonna crash in. It's gonna crash in an hour anyway. Venture party, I'm not even gonna bother. I've got another bloody Oblivion gate to close, it's exactly the same. Yay! We're now journeyman of Illusion. Oh no! The Will-o'-the-Wisp! Not a Will-o'-the-Wisp. Oh look, there's another delightful Oblivion gate. It's like they're not even far apart. In we go. And it's a totally different realm to the one it was 5 minutes ago. Oh, I hate Oblivion Gate so much. Nope, not that way. Up we go! To the rending halls. The brooding fortress. Blah, 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 blah. Desolation's End. Because how many fucking load screens do we have to go through? That sounds like an Agunian. Kajiti. They have the same voice. Regardless, it's a distraction. Oh, these doors. Look how slow they were. Yes, it must be... ooh. Possessed. Or possessed. Almost at the top, it's the corridors of dark salvation. Brooding fortress. Poof. Down we go. There. No more Oblivion gates. Hopefully. At least until I advance the main story, which I'm not going to do for a while because I seriously fuck Oblivion gates. I don't want to do 75 more of them. You know, I've done 25 of the bloody things, I don't want to do any more. And also, just to confirm that, yes, I have done 25 fucking Oblivion gates. 25, hopefully no more. I bought a house? Skill books exist? Nerd roots. Shouldn't it be Nern root found, not Nern roots? Master skills 10. You know, master of everything. Oh look, it's that chest that's always in the same spot. Great, fort crawl. Empty and pointless, just like an Oblivion gate. Except the Oblivion gates at least give you the sigil stone, which is worth something. Must be the way out. Oh, Skyrim-esque. God, these guys must be set leveled. That's garbage, Dwemer. And yet, here's an Argonian with no snout and full Daedric. Oh! Not again. There she blows. At least I found it that time. Well, isn't this a complete waste of space? No, there's some shitty chests. They're not even worth opening, but... Look how shitty forts were. Ooh!
Stop where you are.
No! Oh, I'm stuck. Yeah, that's not broken at all. I think I've run faster in reverse than I do going forwards. That doesn't make the lick of sense. Oh great, why would you want Redguard's adrenaline rush? That'd make him go like a bloody rocket, wouldn't it? Oh god, look at the speed! I think I am actually faster in reverse than I am going forward. Oh dear. I love how much damage that armor can take or not take, specifically. Even in sneaky mode, I'm still fat. I actually think I can almost outrun the arrow. I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you. No, you're supposed to be depressed. He's dead. Die Skyrim style. Oh no, his arrows can knock me over. Again, knocked over. Does he have a special bow or arrow? Nope. Just a standard glass bow. You cannot wait while in the air. But I can't wait the second I touch the ground. Where's my shitty spell of shittiness? Starlight. There, Starlight. Oh, I need a key. Take a key. Oh yeah, speaking of ogres, Sky Oblivion just showed theirs off, and yes, it is repulsive, and yes, it is perfect. You can't go through the door. Oh, this is sad. That's kind of tragic. Dog meat. Monster, you ate a cute little doglet. Hideous creature. Good out.
Look, just stop right there, all right? I can't let you leave with... What, you think I didn't know what you're up to? I knew you were looking for me. I took the other one, and that should have been enough. I shouldn't have to go through all this just to get rid of her. It's not even as if I was going to keep it forever. I was going to give it back. Once she helped me advance out of that place and step down, then she could have it back. Why are you...
Why do I not have an option to agree with him? I only think it's appropriate to kill the mage with magic. But my magic ran out, so... Ooh, he has a lot of monies, doesn't he? He has money bags, isn't he? Now explain the weird double door. Do 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 do. Yes, Skyrim style. You don't actually have to go. back through it, which is very unusual for an Oblivion dungeon. Oh no! Is it? There's something hostile around here. I can hear the music. Oh no, it's a blood golem. Maybe just the laziest of all these golem retextures. What the f... Yeah, that's mod added, but... What the fuck? Still, what... The reaction is, what the fuck? I mean, yes, mud crabs can be giant, but no, got a good reason. Also, please tell me that's not vanilla. Yeah, when they decorated this area, they just clearly went a bit crazy with the statues, because that's not alien. Midriff. Really? Midriff? And, you know, that's alien, that's nocturnal. That's a bit weird. And the giant mud crab as well. Through the power of illusion. Back to Leaween. Oh no! There is something around here. But what is it? The mightiest of creatures.
Well met.
Itchy leg.
How's business?
Greetings,
Things going
guildmate.
well? Not a chance. Nothing has changed, child. Found it, have you? Silenced the hands that betrayed and took what was mine? Then let me... Ah, child, I thank you for helping me. With the voices quieted for now, the words you see... Though I must warn you, I've seen things in your future. It will be up to you to decide the fate of many. Life and death...
I've seen necromancy plot.
Those who determine the fate of the guild. It is out. You will come to... The guild needs you, child. Take care.
Did they both say that in unison? Because their mouth said that. What am I missing? I'm thinking it might be Skingrad. Yeah, Skingrad. I will use the non-existent cart. Because that's another thing Skyrim brought back from Morrowind. There was the carts, you know, the immersive fast travelling, like carts and shit. Why is the unicorn here?
Well,
Yeah, no one's going to question why there's a unicorn in town. Yeah, just going to ignore that, aren't we? Mage's Guild.
Greeting. What? Who are you? Ah, who cares? I'm Druya. You want something? Or you just practicing your Cyrodiilic? Oh no, that's Adriana's job, not mine. If you ask about it, don't be surprised if she's annoyed. She doesn't like being interrupted. I'm willing to teach if you're...
I'm a master of mysticism, you guys.
Look around. You won't
You will.
all tampering.
What's all these shitty spells? I want something good, not this shit. 2, 3, up we go. To find Adrienne, who's very Breton.
I trust you have a good reason for interrupting me.
You were coming through the door.
I'm afraid I haven't given it much thought. I'm rather... Now that I think about it, I do have a small problem. Excellent. I just don't have the time to search for him again. You might want to ask around and see...
If
He's... Well, he's an... Salinas should be around here. Have a... Thor see me when he gets back,
I used to think you
I
were
don't-
a hero.
Ugh.
Take your time. That'll get you something. I hear you got quite a task. Certainly. Thank you. Okay. The guild can... A nice enough guy, I suppose, but there was that awful scamp incident last year, somewhere else. So we settled down in Bleak Flats Cave, did all his work there, and came back to town. Oh dear. I just...
I can't seem to remember what that was. Useless.
It's my pleasure. I don't remember where it is, honestly. I know it's...
Yes, of course. Why did I forget the golden rule of the Mages Guild? When in doubt, talk to the female Argonian, because she knows everything. Like...
It's my pleasure.
I don't know what.
It's just northwest of Skin. That's where Urthor wound up, after Adrian told him he couldn't practice in the guild hall.
Again, she knows this. Why didn't I just go to her first?
You might want to make sure she remembers. I haven't seen it. Good luck finding Urthor.
No, we gotta go talk to the hag first.
You're here about that record. Oh, I do remember telling him to go there. Well, by we, I mean you, of course. I'll be
It's
here
a basic fireball spell. In case you need to defend yourself, well, I'm better off with my little dagger. Thank you.
Over here. I used to think you were here.
After that, someone and then says it. Oh, you're begging for a slaying, you are.
See? There's so much I could tell you. So many secrets. But
Best do not see no.
we can't talk here. Too public. Meet me behind the great chapel at midnight. Don't let anyone follow you. I'll make it worth your while.
Oh well. That ain't completely baffling and mad. See, and that's another something, just a little something that Skyrim lacks, is just like random nutjobs approaching you and asking about shit. So I just hear a guard fall from a tower. Come on, my uni beast.
I see you.
What? The elf voices, I think, are the best. I mean, they're so bad. Like, they're just so hilariously bad. It's like they knew that they couldn't do it well, so they just did it hilariously. Doink. Oh no! A zombie! Why do I get the feeling I've been here before? Oh no, zombies! Yes, that basic fireball spell will completely save me from the zombies. Even if it's a ranged zombie. I mean, aren't all zombies deranged? Isn't that why there's zombies? Oh no, not the zombies. Zombies. The word zombie loses all meaning when you say it like 3 times in a row. Look at them go. They're all headless. They're all funny. Look at them! I mean, technically a headless zombie is a lot more scary than a normal zombie because, you know, the zombie rule of cut the head off doesn't work anymore. Pin cushioning them works.
You, how did you get in here? I'm not going anywhere.
Horrible things. Oh no, it just sinks into the floor. Oh no, my fart power! And yes, when I make a spell, it will be called the Fart Blast. Because why not? Where is this door I opened? Because it's definitely not here. Oh, it was here.
They're all gone? I can leave the cave? You're heading back to Skingrad, aren't you? Could I maybe come with you? Oh, thank you. You're just too kind. I'll be right behind you.
Let's go.
The service is provided at the Arcane University.
You can create your own enchantments there.
To be back in Skingrad, safe and sound.
He's gonna follow me. He's a bit slow though. He's a wee bit slow. Actually, which one's the entrance? This one? Yes! Yay! My illusion skill went up. I will master of illusions in no time. Oh. That was fail.
What is it? You need to see Ugak if you want to buy a home. All right. That will get you. I don't mean to gossip, but he... Take care.
Yay! I'm now an expert of illusion. Which means I'm better than most mages in Oblivion and Cyrodiil.
Greetings, guildmate.
Greetings, useful one.
Yes? I've spoken with Thor, who seems to...
How can you have done that? He's just come in.
I'll see to it that your recommendation is sent in as soon as... As I've said, I'm rather busy. I'll get to it eventually, though, I assure you. There's at least one person in every guild hall. You have all the recommendations you need, I believe. Raminus Polus will want to speak with you. You can find him... It's been the home of the... It's the only place worth visiting in the Imperial City, if you ask me. I only...
Oh, aren't you delightful?
Take care.
Well met, guildmate. I used to think you were a hero, a holy knight among them.
That dialogue has way too much priority. You know, you just helped him out, you just saved his life, and he said, I used to think you were a hero. And yet, because I committed some murders in secret, I'm apparently not anymore. Ugh. It's one of those lines that just makes no sense that they know. The whole fame infamy system is just weird. You know, you should only get infamy on crimes you were committed, you know, committed. Sorry, seen committing, sorry. Why am I using the past tense? It just makes no... You know, it makes no sense that you get infamy for committing a murder in secret. Yes, I get it for the, like, the priest blessing shit, but I don't get it for, like, generic NPC dialogue. Because to me, NPC dialogue should be, you know, fame minus infamy decides, not... Because fame means nothing. You know, fame really does mean nothing. Especially since you get 2 infamy, you're an unholy knight. You're an unholy crusader. My personality is being drained. Oh no! My speed. Why is there a bear rolling down a hill? Oh, the bears have been fighting, that's why. Now another one's bouncing down a hill. Oh no, an imp. Oh no. Yeah, run across the field. Starting my illusion up, because why not? Oh no! Not the mighty mud crab again. It's nice to know that my magic is actually useful now. It is a nice feeling. No, my magic not a completely useless pile of shit like it was before. Unlike the illusion magic, which is still completely useless. And will always remain completely useless. Does not cave. Climbing up to the city. Chestnut handy, this is where you can buy horse armor. And Oblivion has crashed. Again. Ugh, it loves to crash just before I'm about to finish. Because I was going to get to the Imperial City and save up, but no. Oblivion decided it must crash first. Hello, Jimmy Sierra. Ugh, yeah. Sorry if it took a while to notice, I do sometimes. Oh, you crashing piece of shit. No. Fuck it, I'm teleporting. I'm not jumping across the lake again, that was boring. There we go.
Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service?
There, I'll say with a weird head movement. Anyway, that is the end of the stream. Thank you for watching. Subscribe or donate if you want. Donation links in the description as per usual, as is a list of all past live streams. Good bye! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, cease.